Hi friends, today for math, we are going to be learning about the clock. So this is a clock, you've probably seen them all over. Some people have them on their wrists. Mrs. Khalees does not have a watch on her hand. When they're on your wrist, it's called a watch. But we have some in our classroom. You probably have a couple at your house. But for this week, we are going to use Mrs. Khalees' big yellow clock to help us along. So we're just going to get to know what a clock is and what's on a clock today. So we are going to look at the numbers that are on a clock. So here we have the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So our clock goes all the way up to the number 12. So we have the different numbers on our clock. Now, we also have the little hands on our clock. Now we have one that's a little shorter and one that's longer. Do you see how this one is shorter than this one? See, if we put the blue one over the red one, it covers it completely. So wherever the red hand or the short hand is pointing, that's what time it is. So like this one, what number is this hand pointing to? It's pointing to the number 1, so it is 1 o'clock. So if we pointed it to the number 5, it would be 5 o'clock. And so on. But we are going to learn more about that tomorrow. But today, we are just going to talk about the numbers. So I said we have the numbers that go from 1 all the way to 12. Now, were there any numbers that were missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, they are all there. So what we are going to do is you have a little bag that has little numbers with little squares with numbers on it. And you also have a clock, but you only have the number 12 filled in on your clock. So we have to fill in all the other numbers. Now, when looking at the clock, so you have your 12 and your 12. So then, right here, what comes next? The number 1. That's where our 1 starts. So remember, we have our 1 that starts here, and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then back to 12. So it makes a circle. It makes a circle because our clocks are in the shape of a circle. So you always have to start, your number 12 is at the top, and then we start with our number 1. So in your bag, you have to find your number 1. So if you want to pause the video, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can just follow along with me right now and rewatch it. So see, we have the number 1. So what you're going to do is take some glue, and you're going to stick your number 1 right there in your clock. Then over here, what comes after 1? 1, 2. So then you're going to find the number 2. Okay, so that looks like this. And you'll stick that one in right after, and so on, all the way through 12. So you'll go, remember, it's just in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. I hope you have so much fun putting your clock together. And remember, if you get stuck, just remember to keep counting. Keep counting. You can start at 1, and then all you have to do is count all the way up to 12. I'll see you tomorrow, friends.